tradingweek.com is the current promo for my live room. So welcome to our Trading Week Ahead broadcast, traders. I'm Ken Calhoun, your host. As always, all information is for educational use only. I'm not making advice about what to buy, sell, or hold, and by watching this agree to not make actual trades. So let's take a look at the markets and what the heck's going on. If we start off by looking big picture at our S&P, you can see that it got broken and it's trying to come back to life above both of these moving averages. The immediate momentum trigger would be a recovery of the 50 SMA over the 2940. We lost both of these moving averages. We didn't lose the 200. That's a major institutional support level, which often gets reversed against, right? Like back here. So we want to see if it loses the big picture, if the market's going to sell off. We want it to lose the 200 at some point in the future. In the meantime, it's kind of meandering around here. It sold down, lost both the 50 and the 100 SMA, but it promptly recovered most of last week, kind of a long bias week, moderately. So the main thing is to look for longs if we get above resistance here, or go short, or what I do is trade the inverse ETFs if we lose at least a couple of days support down here. So do be on the radar for, do be on the watch list for that. What do you guys think? Let me ask just a quick question. How many of you are day traders, swing traders, or both? I often ask this, but I get so many new traders here, right? We're up at a huge turnout. We're almost at the 5,700 resistance area, so thanks for making these number one in the industry. Nobody gets this. Well, I'll say Rob, Wealth 365, he's got more. Which, congratulations. I highly recommend Wealth 365 is great. But only second to that. I'm number 2 with this, so that's pretty epic. So good to see all of you here. You're in the right place. I've been running these for well over 6 years now. Are you swing traders or day traders or both? Type in day, swing, or both. Or if you don't feel like typing, type in the letter D or S or B. Are you a day trader, swing trader, both? Wow, a lot of answers here. Well, thanks, Bill, saying Gap class, fantastic, detailed how to do a great job. Thanks, man. And I give you guys the advanced stuff. Of course, now my competitors who are watching are going to copy it and create $1,000 courses based on what I teach. But I give you a lot of good content for free, right? That's how I develop trust, is I give you, whenever I do my money show events, I haven't done those in a while, but whenever I speak live, and I highly recommend the Traders Expos. They're a great opportunity. Mainly I like talking not only with my colleagues, but with traders face to face and shake your guys' hands and talk to you. Often I will say, how many of you agree that before you spend a nickel on any educator, their free content should make you money? And all the hands go up. And I completely agree with that. So that's why I do these Saturday events so many years. And I build such a massive following. I need to build a bigger following on social media, but I haven't. I've been too busy to focus on that, but that's changing. So anyway, a lot of both, most both. Still, it's good to see him scrolling through all the list here. Good to see it. And it's smart to test out things, right? It's like going to a restaurant and trying out different courses. You know, what's tastier? What makes you more money as a trader? So let's take a look at our charts and see where we're at. One thing I also want to look at is our gold starting to fade back just a little bit. We also want to look at our sectors and see where relative strength is in sectors. But here's the Eldorado Gold that's been up, but we had a bearish engulfing, so it dropped a little bit. Here's another one, AGI. And again, it's been in a nice directional uptrend for a small cap play. ENPH has also been really good lately, right? It's one that I've mentioned most of these the last several weeks. This is the kind of chart I like to swing trade. I like these that have nice big point range, right? The 90-day range on this is double, right? 15 to 32. So it over doubled in the course of 90 days consistently. And I always like to trade instruments that can make me a lot of money, as should you all, right? you all want to make money as a trader, right? And so one of the things that can help with that potentially is to make sure that you're trading instruments that are consistent and have week after week uptrends. The problem with small caps, it's kind of like fool's gold, like a lot of the derivative things out there that people like to trade, or futures contracts because they're cheaper or something like that. Fool's gold. What you want is things that are consistent. If you want to build consistency into your trades, I absolutely, based on my own millions of dollars worth of trade experience, can assure you that it has to start with the end in mind, with stocks that have good character, consistency, directional volatility that's likely to be successful. Like hiring employees that are good, honest people, or working with people that are honest and consistent and reliable. Everything is easier when you start off with high quality content. So what you want is high quality content, not only from my services and what I teach you here, but in your trade setups and the charts that you're following. Oh, hey, John, I wasn't aware of that. So I'm glad to see you got LK on the list. It's the China Starbucks. I did not know that. I love coffee. Holding in from 1350. Way to go, man. You got more patience than me. He said he's in from 13. Good job. It ran up nicely. This one I wanted to illustrate for gap trades. And oftentimes one of the things that I'm most fond of when it comes to looking for successful upcoming trades, like on the right side of the chart, is a large honking green candle yesterday, right? Like on a Thursday, Friday, you get a large green candle like this guy has. So that's promising. I'm just curious now, which of these have large green recent candles? Not that one. Gold's up, but gold's kind of on the fence now, right? Trying to pull back a little bit. Not that one. That one does have a high ratio of green to red candles, right? We've got 6 out of 8 recent candles are green. That's the other thing to look for. Big green candles and the percentage of, over the last week or two, green to red candles and the directional price action. So E and PH makes sense. It's a logical chart. An intelligent chart. I've called this long for you guys for the last month, I think, so congrats if anyone's in. AMD, a big green candle Thursday. Fridays are usually kind of quiet. Uber's been kind of all over the place. No consistency there. OSTK was a big green candle yesterday, right? Keep an eye on both the crypto and the pot stock, the cannabis stocks. But this is OSTK, a nice big green candle. Now, based on what I told you, what I've taught you, Monday's likely to be what kind of day for this? Put your thinking caps on. Monday's likely to be what? Another big running day or a resting quiet pullback day or a low volatility day? Big day or small day, most likely from a percentage or an odds standpoint on Monday. What happens after big days? Most of the time. All right, Mira, Mark, John, Dan, Harv, Bill, Jim, Deborah. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, pullback or tight range, right? So it's not likely to do another big 5-point run Monday. That would be the least likely thing to occur. The more likely thing to occur would be kind of like a little give back gap down here and a little whiny chop, not worth trading. Now that'll bite you in the butt if you didn't know that. It took me years to figure that out. Because often previous days big runners, I'd say, well, okay, they're all excited about it. Let's trade it aggressively again today. And I got stopped out so often. What I realized was after a big day, it's kind of like they eat a big meal and then it goes to sleep the next day. So wait until 2 days after a big day, whether it's a gap or here. So Tuesday would be likely the best day to start following this. Give it a day off. Give it a resting day after a big day. That's important intel. I assure you that that's something that I found is a very important technique or something that can help. But it does qualify it. It should put it on. My institutional clients or Wall Street guys would say it's in play, right? That's street talk. That's Wall Street talk. It's in play. There were Johnny Holmes on this on Friday, another off-color reference. large size on Friday, and so there's all these colorful language in my Wall Street traders. Anyway, so LK did have a big day yesterday, so it is likely to be a good play for the upcoming week. Weight Watchers has been a strong trend after a big gap day on Wednesday, right? So that one's likely to be in play. RKDA, same story. Big epic day yesterday. Monday's likely to be a non-event, maybe even Tuesday, but maybe later, mid to late in the week, this one would be worth a shot up at new highs. Now let's take a quick look at our sectors. We've just got a few minutes left here. Before we do, though, let me do a little bit of business here. I'm not a socialist. I don't do everything for free. And unlike certain political morons, I don't want to financial transaction tax and pay off college student debt by taxing Wall Street. Frickin' morons. But I won't talk politics. If it moves, tax it. Not my favorite party. I'm more the work your ass off and earn your money type of guy. Just saying. Speaking of which, you can go to 3winningmonths.com or remember this, tradingopen.com/3winningmonths. But just remember 3winningmonths.com. Guaranteed minimum at least 20. I'm sure I'll get that in a couple of weeks, but a minimum of 20 winning alerts each month guaranteed. Or money back, right? I stand behind my training. It's been popular with thousands of traders. It's good, no BS, honest stuff, right? Anyway, so that's an offer. I'm going to keep it on the table for a week. So I normally just do offers for a couple, 3 days. But for a whole week, I'll keep this on the radar. You get 3 months with me. That's over a total of well over 100 hours of training. It's 30 hours plus each month for just $297 for 3 months for the live room. Includes members area with videos downloaded that you can download from each session. And that's a really good deal. So I'm not guaranteed that you'll make winning trades, of course. I can't do that by law per compliance regulations, but I can guarantee that at least a minimum of 20, much more likely 40 or 50, but minimum 20 I can guarantee each month for each of the next 3 months will produce wins. And if not, you can ask the money back and I'll happily give it to you. But that's kind of like I've never in my life produced less than 20 alerts a month that have worked out, so it's kind of like a guaranteed I will win that bet. But I just for those of you who are new to working with me, I thought I'd give you some additional money back reassurance on the live room. So, and again, that link is that long link, or just remember 3winningmonths.com and tell a friend about it. Anyway, let's get back to it. No more selling. Let's take a look at what's moving in our markets. What's going on with our sectors? Often I like to look at the stocks first, the semiconductor sector. It's been so volatile. It's been up and down, mostly down earlier, trying to bounce. I'm curious, how many of you think, I won't bias you, but I'll just ask, do you guys think the market over the next 3 months or so, again, it may be a meaningless question because we never predict, we react, but having said that, are you more bearish or bullish? Do you think the market's going to sell down? Is the market going to get an epic beat down and keep crashing and burning? Or is the market going to rally back up to new highs? What do you think? Type in the word up or down, or long or short. Which way do you think the market's going to break? A question from Bill, when does the trading open start and stop each day? I usually log in around 8:45, no later than 9 a.m., and I run till at least 10:30. Most often I run 8:45 to 10:45, which is plenty of time. Sometimes as late as 11, but guaranteed I'll be there at least from 9 a.m. till 10:30, 5 days a week now. I used to run the room just 3 days a week for most of the last 20 years, but a lot of you want Monday and Friday coverage too. And occasionally we've had some really good plays on those days, so I'm there 5 days a week for you guys. Wow, all over the map. We've got Mostly down though. Looks like I'm going, bearish, bearish, bull, bearish, higher. Can't fight the Fed. Bullish, short, up, bullish by end of year, down, up, short, up, down, 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 short after August 19th, short after the bounce to trap bulls. I agree with Jim. I think that's what we're going to get. Up and down and very volatile. Good from T-Trader. That's the right answer. It's going to go up and down, right? But big picture, I'm bearish. I think the market may well drop. But we'll see. We'll see. So semiconductors have been selling. Gold has continued to be long. Insurance is sideways indeterminate. Pharmaceuticals and biotechs are down. And finance is choppy. Usually what leads the way, the two key sectors that you want to pay attention to are gold and small caps, your Russell, your IWM. Gold and small caps kind of lead the way for the market. Come on, XAU. There you go. So that's our gold, our Philly gold sector. When gold goes up, it's usually inversely correlated to the stock market. With that much directional strength in gold, that's money's hedging over to gold. Money finds a home, right? So money, like Nugget, NUGT has been our favorite instrument that I trade, and I cover in the live room for everybody. Really exciting. And I do arbitrage plays where I'll trade Nugget versus Dust, or TQs versus SQs, like I was trading yesterday, or UWT versus DWT. Things that are Lab D versus Lab U, the biotech long and short triples. So I'll often trade leveraged ETFs, the long and short, against each other. And that's another advanced strategy that I teach exclusively in the live room is ETF arbitrage plays, in addition to the straight momentum plays. But anyway, if small caps kind of lead the way in terms of up or down in the market, finance is a secondary, and gold is also really important to always pay attention to in terms of setting your bias as an active trader for professional trading. So those are the kind of things I want to pay attention to. All right, we're about wrapping up. Let's see, what about oil? I haven't been trading oil much. I remember putting on a couple of trades in UWT and DWT earlier. But before we do that, let's take a look at our inverses. TVIX doubled. I was telling everybody in my live room, 1350, the squeeze play would be to load the boat at 13 and a half. I remember it was 1350 was my long call for a swing trade, and it didn't double, but almost, right? It ran up 9 points. So I've been telling all of you here the last month or two to be on the lookout for potential bounces in our inverse ETFs like TVIX, and also to play long in the gold-related instruments like Nugget, right? That's my favorite gold ETF I trade myself. So pot stocks have been kind of range-bound and selling off earlier. They're slowly starting to recover, but nothing exciting in pot stocks as of yet. If we take a look at our oil sector, you can see it's sold down. It may start to bounce here, but big picture, I'm staying away from oil because it's at support, which is nice, and if it bounces, that's fine. But I'm not compelled to put on swing trades in the oil sector just yet. I want it to get at least a minimum over the 50 SMA, which on UCO is 18. Mainly though nowadays, I used to trade that one all the time. Nowadays I trade UWT for day and swing trades. I'd want UWT to get back above the 50 SMA and hold above it for a minimum of a couple of days. But what we've seen is it cycles up, crashes down, cycles up, crashes down. So if it cycles up, I'd expect it to crash down again. So I'm staying away from oil myself, at least for now. All right, we're about out of time, gang. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate your energy and enthusiasm. We've had so many great charts and great winning alerts for all of you. I wanted to wish you the best for a authentic, successful time ahead. It's always exciting to see where things head. I like to cover patterns that repeat, like my winning trades in TVIX yesterday afternoon. I bought a couple hundred shares down here. Here's P&L proof. You can see I bought it 1796 and 1808. By the way, that's kind of a parting thought. is you need to learn, if you're going to make it as a trader, whether you're a day trader or a swing trader, you cannot do what is obvious. And you should never trade low volume instruments like the front running pump and dump $3 chat rooms run by young stupid guys. Equally important is to make sure that you do replace that with instruments that actually have some get up and go to them, that are likely to make winning trades, like I made in my profitable day yesterday, trading this guy into the close. I traded it on the open, and I also then traded into the close here as well. I put on 2 trades, right? 1796 and 1808, and I sold at 1862 and 72. That's another quick advanced tip, is do dual trades. Don't just put it all into one thing. Put in different buy stop orders I use one triggers the other conditional orders, so that once I get an order fill, it automatically trails a stop for me, which I wish I'd learned 20 years ago. But I've been doing this past 6 or 7 months, and a very good strategy. So anyway, I teach how to do this in the live room, and I do real trades with P&L proof to back it up. So join now at 3winningmonths.com or tradingtheopen.com. There's a link to the sales page. So have an outstanding week ahead. Trade smart, and I will see you guys next time. Well, thanks, traders. Saying thanks. May have more profitable trades next week. Thanks. You too, man. Appreciate it. Hey, you're welcome, everybody. Have a great weekend. Yeah, Jim, I've not been trading with IB much lately. I've been trading mainly my Fidelity SEP. It makes taxes easier, right? So you don't have to report out all the buys and sells and the wash sale and all that kind of wash regs and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm fond of trading out of a SEP IRA, because I don't have to send the IRS some big stack of, well, actually it's the 4898 that aggregates it, but I don't have to have my CPA go through all that stuff each year. So hey, be safe. You too, Damon. Yeah, be safe, all of you. And that's another good reminder, be safe out there. There's a lot of impaired drivers, so be a defensive driver. Be safe out there. And do go ahead and join the live room. I'm very easy to work with too, and very hopefully intelligent and accurate and specific about the reasons for entries. The thing that I think traders like best over the last 20 years about the live room is not only do I give specific entries. Let me show you right quick what the alerts table from yesterday looked like, for example. I don't like the new word, so I'm old school. I like the older versions of the things. But what I give my traders every single day in the morning is a box like this that has the specific alerts, and I update it throughout the morning too. We have the arbitrage alerts too, which are often successful. And we've got gaps and breakouts. And the main thing is I say where to go long. They're not trading recommendations, they're educational. Where to learn how to trade long, specific alerts before the opening bell, and then I update those live in real time throughout the session, right? So that way the traders get not only the stuff that's worth keeping on the radar, and green highlights means those are winning alerts, and red means it was a stop, right? So anyway, really good percentage performance on my alerts the last 20 odd years. It's been very fun to run the room. But unlike any other chat room out there, I give specifics ahead of time where to go long. That's really important. I get testimonials all the time about that, because apparently most of the rooms are kind of like talking head TV, where they do after the fact BS. Oh yeah, I was long and now I'm getting. No, you have to give to demonstrate and prove your prowess as an educator and a trader like I do. I tell where the entry should be before 9:30, right? So that way you can develop a trading plan. You can pick a couple, 3. You don't have to follow all of them, but you can get specific triggers every single morning before the bell. That's worth a lot more than I'm charging. And importantly, once it's in the money and starting to work out, or if it's going against us, I tell you the exact exit. Like I'll say sell half now, trail a stop 10 cents under the inside market on the remaining shares, or sell it all now because we're right under a whole number resistance. Or sell it all now, it's been running up for 8 or 10 minutes. It looks like it's about ready to drop because of this most recent red candle. Let's go to cash and get out. So I give you the entries ahead of time and the exits in real time. which is very valuable. So you have my word on it. It's very outstanding training. So I'm the best in the world when it comes to day trading education. I am, seriously. I believe that in my heart of hearts, and you can see thousands of testimonials to back it up. So don't believe all the phony performance claims from others out there. Learn from me. I'm the real thing. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care and best wishes. I've got a jet. I've got swing scans coming up for my swing scans members. So take care. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. Hey, Mukesh. Hey, Perry. Hey, Perry. Good to hear from you, man. You have a great weekend too. What's with the spiders? I don't know. I don't like spiders. If you mean the SPY, we look at that too. All right. Well, I'm out. You guys take care. Keep it real. And join my live room during the special I've got going this next week. And hopefully I'll see even more of you in the room there. That's one reason why my rates are so low is I make it up on volume. I got so many people as members. We're at all-time new high subscribers, and my business is going like gangbusters. I've just been working really, really hard. So here for you. Take care and best wishes for success. I'll see you guys next time. See you in a week. Take care and join. I guarantee a minimum of 20. I mean, I got that's an easy bet because I got like 3-5 winners yesterday alone. So I know I'll hit 20 probably within a week or two. But I guarantee we'll get lots of winning alerts for you. And I'll see you guys in the room. So tradingtheopen.com. See you there. Take care. Have an outstanding weekend. Have fun. Be safe out there.